Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jeremy. Welcome to Polyphonic Press. Before we get into the review today, I just want to remind you guys to check out polyphonicpress.com with a slightly new look. I was having a little troubles with the design, so I decided to go ahead and redesign it, and hopefully it looks better. And definitely check it out because there's a lot of cool stuff going on there, like blog posts and podcasts, and I've got a section where I want to introduce you guys to new music that I've discovered just browsing throughout the internet. And if you found something you'd like me to put on the website, send it my way and I'll be more than happy to, even if it's your own stuff. So definitely check that out. It's polyphonicpress.com. Anyway, today I'm going to be reviewing The Whole Love by Wilco. Now, I'm sure you guys know who Wilco are, but just in case you don't, they were formed in the mid-90s from the remaining members of Uncle Tupelo. They've been around for a while. This is their 8th studio album overall, and their follow-up to 2009's self-titled album. So this album starts off with a song called Art of Almost, which is sort of this like building groove, and it really takes a while to get into it, but once it does, it's sort of like a train pulling out of a station. It takes a little while for it to get going, but once it does, it's really chugging along. It's got some more electronic elements mixed in with it, which I'm not really too used to hearing on a typical Wilco album. But that's really what I love about this band, is they're really not afraid to try something new, and you can always tell it's them because, you know, Jeff Tweedy really has a very distinctive voice. But they always try something new with each release that they do, and this is certainly no exception. The song Dawned on Me is more of a typical Wilco song. It's got a great mix of acoustic and electric guitars, which I'm a huge fan of. That's always sounded good to me, the mixture of acoustic guitar with a bit of a distortion on electric guitar. I don't know why, but it's always sounded good to me, and they use it very well on this song. And you can tell that this is a band cutting loose in the studio. They're just having a lot of fun playing this song, and you really hear that on this one. Born Alone is probably my favorite song on the album. It's got a great feel, but it's sort of unconventional, and that's really the word that I would use to describe this album, is unconventional. You know, it's not quite folk, it's not quite country, it's not quite rock, it's just sort of everything mixed in between. And they managed to pull it off really well, and they've always managed to pull that off, and you know, they're just a great band, playing whatever they want to play, and they're great musicians. Capital City is probably the most country-sounding song on the album. It's got that, you know, typical country shuffle that you would probably hear on like a Hank Williams album or something. But with the synthesizer playing these little things throughout the song, it sort of takes the country idea and sort of turns it on its side. It's sort of like a psychedelic country. And it somehow works, and when you hear it, it doesn't really take you by surprise. You sort of accept it and sort of groove along with it. The song Standing O sort of comes out of left field on the album. It really sounds like something that The Clash would do, which really tells you that this band is not afraid to try something new and do something different right in the middle of an album, and still manage to pull it off and be consistent. And then the album closes with a song called One Sunday Morning, which is really reminiscent of a Bob Dylan song, in particular Desolation Row. Basically because it's more than 10 minutes long, both songs are more than 10 minutes long. They both close the album, and they're both acoustic-based ballads. Very different songs, but they both have similar elements. This song is good, but it's a little long, and if it were me, I would have edited it back a little bit and made it maybe a 6-minute song rather than the full 12 minutes. It got a little tedious towards the end, and it just sort of seemed to drag on a little bit. Production-wise, this album is pretty well done. They seem to have spent, you know, a fair amount of time getting the sounds right, but not too long. It doesn't sound rushed, it just sounds like they were going at a normal pace. Yeah, I really like this album. The only complaint I would have, like I said, I would have taken that last song and edited back a little bit, but that's really the only complaint I would have, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So anyways, that's what I thought about the album. Let me know what you guys think in the comments or with the video response. Don't forget to check out the Twitter, Facebook, and Last.fm pages. Links are all in the description, as well as our website, polyphonicpress.com. Don't forget to subscribe, that way you'll know when I post a new video. And if you'd like me to review an album, let me know in the comments, or the private message, or with an email, however you can get in touch with me. And I guess that's about it. I'll see you guys on Friday. Take care.